When taking maternal temperature, depending on the thermometer you are using, you will follow a different set of instructions. Using a temporal thermometer, you will run the sensor over the forehead and wait for a reading. When taking blood pressure, you will either roll up the sleeve or pull the sleeve down depending on the sleeve. Locate the pulse point. Place the cuff with the center aligned with the pulse point just above the elbow. Place the diaphragm of the stethoscope in the antecubital space over the pulse point and place the biaurals in your ears. Inflate the bladder quickly to 200. Then deflate the bladder at a pressure of 2 to 4 millimeters of mercury per second. Listen for the first sound and note the systolic. Then listen for the last sound and note the diastolic. While you are taking blood pressure, you can also place your fingers palpating for the radial artery to find the pulse. Generally, this is located in the inner wrist with the palm facing up. Count the beats for a minimum of 30 seconds and multiply by 2 for a 60-second reading. A normal resting heart rate is between 60 and 100 beats per minute.
About 115 over 62. Okay. Excellent blood pressure.
I want to do one.
You want to do one what? You think you want to listen to the baby? Okay, well, if that's okay with Aunt Carol, after we find where baby is, that's okay with me. Okay, you go ahead and lie down. Okay.
When palpating for baby, you should encourage the mother to empty her bladder prior to beginning the exam. This client has already emptied her bladder prior to beginning her evaluation, and you will have them lie on a flat, firm surface that is wide enough to have them lay comfortably. You can prop the knees and the head to help relax the abdomen. You will then place your palms on the belly to acclimate and to relax the muscles in the forearm, and then you will apply firm pressure with both hands. This is called Leopold's maneuver. There are different ways that you can palpate, but I have found this to be the most effective and most successful for me. I press my hands firmly together and then feel for the fetal back. Once you have identified the back, you can often identify more easily the poles of baby, which is the head and the bum, which will give you a better idea of where to find the fetal heart rate.
And now that I'm doing this exam, I just realized that I've been leaving my measuring tape with the midwife that I'm working with because she lost her retractable measure. So I don't even have that. Jonas, could you go in the spare room? In my sewing machine, there is a green measuring tape. Will you go get it?
Can I do it?
When you come back, I'll let you listen, okay? I'm gonna find where baby's at.
Okay.
Okay, and this looks really ridiculous. I'm gonna stick it on you, and then I have to put my forehead on it. Okay.
As pregnancy advances, the location of the loudest fetal heart sounds will become more predictable based upon the fetal position at the time. It has been said that the fetal heart is easiest to hear just below the anterior shoulder through the baby's back. Most of the time this will be the case, especially as baby gets larger, but this is not always the case. And it has also been said that checking the fetal heart tones is one way to double check your estimation of baby's position. This is not 100% accurate, especially when using a Doppler, which is another reason to keep up your skills using a fetoscope or stethoscope.
Right there. Okay.
When measuring fundal height, you will take the edge of the dressmaker's tape or retractable measuring tape and mark the top of the pubic bone, and then measure up and over the up over the belly to the fundus of the uterus. Hold firmly and note the measurement in centimeters.